I completed the book! Lost and Found. On one sunny morning, I was strolling through a meadow. As I approached a dead tree on my right, I noticed a boot in the middle of a path and a hat to the left. I wonder who dropped these, I thought to myself. I decided I couldn't just leave them there. I walked to a square with a plum tree in the center. Next to the plum tree, I saw a man frantically picking something up, so I said, I'm looking for someone who has dropped some items. Have you noticed anyone who fits this description? The mustached man glanced at the items I was holding and replied, Oh, so that's where my hat went. Thank you for returning it to me. Take this as my way of saying thanks. It fell out of this plum tree, said the man while handing me a delicious-looking plum. And with that, I continued strolling through the meadow. After a short time, I bumped into a girl, so I said, I found this boot, and I'm looking for the person who dropped it. The girl hesitated a moment before replying, I can't help you, but there's a white house just up the path. Try asking over there. I said my thanks and hurried on. Curious as to whether the boot belonged to someone in the White House, I walked over to it and knocked on the door. A kindly woman opened it and said, Hello there, can I help you? Being inside, I couldn't help but notice that there was a tasty-looking banana on the kitchen table. I found this boot, and I'm looking for its owner, I replied. Oh yes, the boot belongs to my grandson, said the woman. Thank you ever so much. She handed me the banana on the table as a reward. It was a good day. I returned 2 lost items to the owners and received a delicious plum and banana as a reward. I was so happy that I couldn't help but whistle, and I felt like I could walk all day long. What a great story. Picture book 2? Ooh, I don't want to get any spoilers. Just wait till we get some more stickers. It's exciting. Alright, so up the steps. Strange. No one's in here. Perhaps the receptionist gave us the wrong.
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel. And little Luke.
His name's Herschel? Hey, Herschel.
Andrew? Why the quizzical look, Herschel? Have I got food in my beard again? Oh, don't mind that, my boy. Sit down, sit down. You know, I've been hearing some very unsavory rumors about you recently, but I don't believe a single one of them.
What sort of unsavory rumors?
What sort, you ask? The ones about the hoochie was it? The thingamawizard? Oh, drat. I seem to have forgotten them completely. Well, never mind all that then.
Alright, well, this seems to be quite the forgetful man. Have a look at this x-ray. Do you think it's of Dr. Schrader? I believe so, but there's something odd about it. Have a look here. X-ray vision. Oh, wow. When the doctor showed me my x-ray, he said that he found the scissors that lost last week during my operation. Look, see that shape? Can you believe that? I don't worry about the scissors. This is what you should really be concerned about. Well, gee. Should he be really concerned about the scissors that are inside of him? Or the needle and thread? Or is that a... I'm not sure if that's pliers or like a wishbone? A mouse? There's a mouse in him? Or something up here? It's clearly that. It's definitely wrong, but I don't even care.
Well, if at first you don't succeed...
What's that white thing? What white thing? This seems rather irregular, so I'll say it's that.
That should do the trick.
I'm not even trying. I wasn't even trying with that. I was just circling random crap.
I suspected.
There's a mysterious white mark on the bottom of the patient's stomach. Perhaps he swallowed a coin or something by mistake. Oh man, he doesn't actually have a mouse inside of him. That's not funny at all. Who would try to play a prank like that on poor Dr. Schrader? Oh, let's not jump to any conclusions, Luke. The doctor is quite the prankster himself. It's entirely possible that he faked this whole x-ray and placed it here to surprise visitors. If that's the case, he sure got me good. I was really worried for a moment there. Alright, Dr. Schrader, what is going up? It's been a while, hasn't it, Andrew? Oh, yes, it has. I trust you're spending the majority of your waking hours doing research. What can I say? I learned from the best. Having an office to work out of has made it easier, though. You've got your own office? Oh, what am I saying? You've had one for some time, haven't you? And you deserve it. I've seen my share of scholars, but you were the brightest ever to set foot in my classroom. Naturally. Oops, with all this excitement, I nearly forgot to take my medicine. Silly me. Got the bottle right there, but the dosage for this prescription is quite tricky. Gee, I wonder if it's going to be a puzzle. Well, not like I mind it. I love the puzzles, but some of these are so obvious that they're coming. Alright. He needs to drink 1/5 of this bottle of medicine per day for a period of 5 days. Unfortunately, the bottle isn't marked, so there's no way of telling the dose from it. Now sign into the second dose. The medicine in the bottle has been reduced as shown in the diagram. Where should he start drinking? Draw a line in the bottle. You're kidding me, right? Pretty much. I'll say around, like, it's a third of these 3 sections, like a third of the height. So I'll say somewhere around. What? No, what are you doing? No. The hell? What is... Well, if you drink right there, you're fine. But if you say, like... This is fucking terrible puzzle. Jeez and crow. This puzzle is utter garbage. Submit that. Even though it's wrong, I'm gonna submit that. Dude, this...
Let me think this through again.
This is not a well done puzzle, I have to say. Gee, no poop. So wait, hold on, is it just saying, like... Is that what it's looking for? Something like that? Jesus Christ.
This one's as good as solved.
What the fuck?
Let me think this through again.
This is not a good puzzle. There's no way to get an even square worth, so how could you get that from dividing things up another way? You put 2 squares side by side, making a rectangle, and then drawing a line down the middle from corner to corner. It is true. I want to say they could do something like that, but that's still 1.5 squares worth. There! No, don't do that, because you'll die. I don't know if you'll actually die. Probably. There, that's a... I don't even understand how this bottle even works, but it's that. Just fucking deal with it.
How about this?
That's the only puzzle so far that we've gotten to that I say is just plain a bad puzzle. I'm kind of worried that there's going to be more in the future. Like, that kind of scares me. But I guess we'll find out. Yes, as I was saying, you always were the brightest, though I've had to choose another pupil who came close. That boy was something of a whiz himself. I wonder what ever became of him. Do I just talk to him again? Really?
Well, Andrew, it's been wonderful seeing you, but it's growing late. We're to be on our way.
You saw nothing.
Busy as always, I see. Do drop by again when you have the time, won't you? Oh, but before you go, I have something of yours I should return. I've been looking after her for some time now, you see.
A key?
I won't be needing her anymore, so you can take her away. The old dear's parked around back.
I see, thank you. It was a pleasant surprise to see you today, Herschel. I know you're in a bit of a hurry, so take these keys to the rear of the building. But yeah, I'm still just holding on to you didn't see anything. And that's the way it is. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? He's up with this car. Why, this looks to be my car. I thought the same thing. Come to think of it, I haven't seen anyone else with such a funny-shaped car. Funny-shaped? I even know that this is a classic. Judging by all this dust and dirt, it must be... I guess no one took care of the poor car the whole time it was parked out here. Yes, it does appear to have been left exposed to the elements for quite some time. Why don't we see if the car still runs? If it does, we won't need to depend on the subway anymore. That's an excellent suggestion, Luke. What's the matter, Professor? Someone's installed a peculiar lock on this door. Who could have done such a thing? The secret number. I'm giving 2 keys to the Layton. The Layton mobile. Jeez. There's no key or instead, the door is opened by entering a secret number. It's hidden somewhere in the keys. Is it 47? I think it might be 47.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Come on, guys, you're slacking. That last puzzle was bad. This one was easy. Come on, guys. Gotta do better than this. There we are. It's finally open. Alright, start her up, Professor. And just leave Luke at the hospital to take the subway back.
What's this? The engine won't start.
Well, it has been 10 years since we last saw the Layton mobile, Professor. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a broken part or two. Oh, look, Professor. There's something on the passenger seat.
Professor, I hope that by this point you're convinced that this is the London of the future. Now that we are on the same page, I'd like to explain to you the secret that's plaguing London. However, I think it would be best to discuss this issue in person. Meet me at the Gilded 7 Casino on Flatstone Street. I'll be waiting for you there.
Well, what do you say, Luke? Are you ready to meet your future self?
Honestly, I don't know. This whole situation has me feeling very strange.
That's quite understandable.
Alrighty, looks like we're at the end of the chapter. Which means that I'm going to be ending this video off right here. So, I'm going to see you guys next time at the beginning of chapter 2. So, I will see you then. Bye-bye.